All right, welcome. And we're going to go ahead and start the 2019 4-H trophy presentations here. Welcome. We're going to begin in the beef category. The rate of gain winner, sponsored by Wayne County Corn Growers, is Camden Robbins. All right, let's roll this back one more time. Welcome, 2019 4-H trophy presentations. We're going to begin in the beef category. The rate of gain winner, sponsored by the Wayne County Corn Growers, is Camden Robbins. Champion female, sponsored by People's National Bank, is Megan Anderson. Reserve champion female, sponsored by Morgan Distributing Incorporated, is Camden Robbins. Champion steer, sponsored by Wayne County Farm Bureau, is Camden Robbins. Reserve champion steer, sponsored by Mount Erie Feed and Grain, is Megan Anderson. Bucket calf, sponsored by Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler, is Callie Weinsberg. And the Beef Herdsman Award, sponsored by Terry Shaw, goes to Megan Anderson. And real quick, a reminder, buyers for the auction need to sign up for a number at the green picnic table. All right, on to the goat category. Dairy champion female, sponsored by Black's Fashion Flowers. That goes to Ty Mix. Dairy Reserve champion female, sponsored by Trust Bank, goes to Macy Edwards. Meat champion female, sponsored by Trust Bank, goes to Alex Nykirk. Meat Reserve champion female, sponsored by Elm River Goat Farm, goes to Alex Nykirk. Dairy Meat Champion Weather, sponsored by Kaiser Angus and Show Pigs, goes to Remy Taylor. Dairy Meat Reserve Champion Weather, sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois, goes to Sarah Rule. Dairy Meat Rate of Gain, sponsored by Vaughn Equipment Company, goes to Alex Nykirk. Goat Herdsman Award, sponsored by People's National Bank, goes to Andrew Milligan. Moving on to horses now. High Point Senior Performance, sponsored by Musgrave Body Shop, Alex Nykirk. High Point Junior Performance, sponsored by Tracy's Cut and Curl, Riley Taylor. High Point Pony Performance, sponsored by People's National Bank, Jasper Hart. High Point Senior Speed, sponsored by Kincaid's, Alex Nykirk. High Point Junior Speed, sponsored by Trust Bank, Remy Taylor. High Point Pony Speed, sponsored by Great House Paint and Quarter Horses, Jasper Hart. High Point Senior Overall, sponsored by Horse Country Western Store and Trailer Sales, Alex Nykirk. High Point Junior Overall, sponsored by Andrew Diesel, Edward Jones Investments, Riley Taylor. High Point Pony Overall, sponsored by People's National Bank, Jasper Hart. And again, a reminder, buyers in the auction need to sign up for a number at the green picnic table. All right, moving into poultry. Grand Champion Market Pen, sponsored by Kaiser Angus and Show Pigs, Eli Massey. Perfect. Reserve Champion Market Pen, sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois, Gideon Walker. Champion Pullet, sponsored by Country Heritage House, Paige Farmer. Champion Cockerel, sponsored by Hayes Plumbing and Heating Incorporated, Jacob Paul. Poultry Herdsman Award, sponsored by Carter Trucking, Anna Taylor. Moving into rabbits now. Grand Champion Meat Pen, sponsored by Conard Financial Group, Grace Milligan. Reserve Champion Meat Pen, sponsored by Trust Bank, Kendall Barnfield. Best of Show, sponsored by Kincaid's, Macy Edwards. Best Opposite, again sponsored by Kincaid's, Cooper Weinsberg. Rabbit Herdsman Award, sponsored by Black's Fashion Flowers, goes to Macy Edwards. Moving into sheep now. The Rate of Gain Award, sponsored by Breeze Family Tire Center Incorporated, Hillary Hodges. Champion Female, sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois, Addison Hutchcraft. Reserve Champion Female, sponsored by Terry Shaw, Hillary Hodges. Champion Market Lamb, sponsored by Wayne County Farm Bureau, Hayden Hodges. Reserve Champion Market Lamb, sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois, Addison Hutchcraft. Sheep Herdsman Award, sponsored by Illinois Farm Business Farm Management, David Yandel, Hayden and Hillary Hodges. And again, a reminder, buyers for the auction need to sign up at the green picnic table as we move into swine. Champion Female, sponsored by Bennett's Contract Nurseries, Andrew Smith. Reserve Champion Female, sponsored by Kaiser Angus and Show Pigs, Hunter Greenwalt. Champion Barrow, Wayne County Farm Bureau is the sponsor for that, and it goes to Harv Kaiser. Reserve Champion Barrow, sponsored by Vaughn's Diesel Repair, Hunter Greenwalt. Rate of Gain, sponsored by Grody Stock Farm, Logan Hodges. Swine Herdsman Award, sponsored by People's National Bank, Andrew Smith. The Lone Tractor category, Top Tractor Driver, sponsored by William Noby and Company, Eli Massey. Now into showmanship. Round Robin Junior Showmanship, sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois, Riley Taylor. Round Robin Senior Showmanship, sponsored by Citizens National Bank of Albion, Alex Nykirk. And again, buyers, please sign up for a number at the green picnic table for the auction. Into public speaking now. Public speaking 12 and under, sponsored by Noel J. Vaughn, agent, Country Insurance and Financial Services, Reagan Wells. Public Speaking 13 and over, sponsored by Andrew Diesel, Edward Jones Investments, Sarah McGehee. Now into clothing. Steam Clothing 1, sponsored by Carnaby Square, Remy Taylor. Steam Clothing 2, sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois, Riley Taylor. Steam Clothing 3, sponsored by Phyllis Hilliard, Sarah McGehee. Now into Dog Obedience. Dog Obedience is sponsored by the Fairfield Veterinary Hospital. The winner is Megan Anderson. The Barbecue Chicken Contest. Chicken Barbecue Cook-Off, sponsored by Big Boy Catering, Chris and Lori Robson. The winner is Riley Taylor. And finally, the Clean Pen Awards. All of these are sponsored by Farm Credit Illinois. In beef, Camden and Jensen Robbins. In sheep, Hayden and Hillary Hodges. In swine, Harv Kaiser. And in goats, Alex Nykirk. That concludes the 2019 4-H Trophy presentations. I do believe we're going to have a brief timeout, and we'll move forward with our auction soon. All right, we're going to get started here in just a little bit. One more time, though. Buyers for the upcoming auction need to sign up for a number at the green picnic table. A number like this, to my immediate right. You need a number like that, I'm told. And again, at the green picnic table, over on the concrete pavilion, behind the bleachers. Thank you. We're going to be starting soon.
Sound check. Test one. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you, bidders and buyers, if you happen to be here as a buyer, as a bidder, we want to please register your attendance, and you can do that on the porch on the east side of this building at the green picnic table. It'll help expedite all matters. We want to say thank you each and every one coming out for the auction event. If you anticipate being a bidder under no obligation, please register and get a bidder number. You can be sit, you may stand, you may be anywhere on the premises as a bidder. Folks, we want you to know we'll be underway momentarily. On any of this?
I guess Jeff is.
On the policies?
And I had him turn these lights on too.
You think we
Do
need to
we
read
ever
that?
do that?
Sometimes.
That's up to you.
Okay.
We want Jeff on to do it, he can do it, or?
Okay, I'll just... Ladies and gentlemen, just moments away from auction time. We're going to be underway here just momentarily. Want to welcome all of you out here for tonight, this great 4-H event. Thank you so much. This is going to be an auction. We want to remind you, if you're just arriving, you've not already had an opportunity to register your attendance, we would really appreciate it if you pick up a bid card, a bidder number. You can do that at the green picnic table here on the east side of the building. Folks, again, we thank you for coming out. We thank you for being here. We're about to get underway with an auction of 4-H animals here for the Wayne County 4-H Foundation Livestock Auction here on July 11th, 2019. We want to welcome all of you out here for this auction event. Remind you that this auction policy is stated very briefly on the green handouts. So we want to remind you that the Wayne County 4-H Foundation Livestock Auction is a premium sale and on a dollar per head basis. The market price determined by current day prices and the weight of the animal has been indicated as well. If a buyer wants to buy the animal, they must pay that market price plus the amount of the premium bid for the animal to the Wayne County 4-H Foundation. The buyer will get the animal. In that case, an auction fee of 20% is being withheld from the 4-H'er's check, and that goes to the Wayne County 4-H Foundation for auction expenses, scholarships, awards, trips, and forms of recognition, as well as improvements to the 4-H area of the fairgrounds. It's at this time we want to remind you that the 4-H pork chop dinner will be on Friday, July 26th at the Fairfield First United Methodist Church. Keep that on your calendar. Keep that date marked, July 26th, Fairfield First United Methodist Church, 4-H pork chop dinner. If you're here to bid, you're here to buy. We're about to get underway with an auction. It's a premium event. You pay for the premium, and yes, you may work it out with a 4-H'er to also acquire the animal if that's your desire as well. Want to point out we do have some of our Fair Board here, some of our Fair Board members. Certainly, it's appropriate to say Gary Carter. Thank you, Gary Carter. Thank you, Gary Carter and family. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Gary Carter and family, for all the work that you and all the folks on the board of the Wayne County Fair have put on. Folks, whether it's weather-related, or rain-related, they deal with all of it, and we really appreciate their endeavors. Be safe as you're here tonight. We want to say thank you in advance, particularly to some of you folks. We want to say thank you, Darren and others, for your very liberal bidding. That's the only time you'll hear me use that word. Thank you for your very liberal bidding. Folks, you conservative folks out here, want you to know we're about to get underway, but this is not a night to be conservative with your pocketbook. This is a night to say thank you, 4-H'ers. Thank you, 4-H families. Thank you for being out here, being with us for this auction event. We're about to get underway. We want to say thank you very much. Is that man Mr. Nykirk? Yep. He's been on this board so long, his beard's about to turn gray. And he says, this is going to be my last year. So, Rob, thank you. This is last year being in the ring. He says, I'm not sure if I want to do this every week or not. You okay. He just doesn't want to be out here 8 days a week in a 5-day period to make it all happen. So thank you, Rob. Appreciate your endeavors. We've had somebody also, Mr. Howell, that's helped us in the past. This is my brother, Mark Barnard. Folks, bidders and buyers, we don't want to miss any of your bids. Don't want to miss any of your bids. If you're sitting or standing anywhere in the area, you can participate in the auction. It'll help us if you go get a bidder number. That'll help it in all manners. We have some folks up here. Mr. Kent Reeves, accountant, CPA, Phyllis. She's going to help keep score. And Jeff Vaughn, whether you've seen him on the radio waves, you've heard him on the radio waves, or whether you've heard about him down in Pond Creek, that's Jeff Vaughn. He's going to help us out. He's going to make some of the announcements. And we're about to get underway. We want to welcome each and every one of you. Folks, thank you in advance for your very, 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 very great bidding in the process tonight for the Wayne County 4-H Foundation and all these young people. We are so proud of these young 4-H'ers. Many of them also go on into FFA, and whenever we see all the folks that are on the talking tours, the promotional tours, and they're the ones that are out there highlighting all the great athletes and all the folks here in our communities. These folks here, these 4-H'ers and FFA'ers, they're the ones that shine, they rise to the top. So Jeff Vaughn, tell us who's going to be first to sell.
All right, we're going to start off with Poultry Pen. The seller is Jacob Paul.
Jacob Paul has the poultry pen. Anybody want to make a nobody bid of $500? If you want to make a nobody bid, you want to bid $500. You can bid to Rob. You can bid to Mark. You can bid to anybody out here. David, you get $500, $200, $200 and now $300, and now $400, $500. I'm at $400 and now $450, $400 and now $450, $400 and now $450, $400 and now $50, $425, $425. I have Rob's bid over here, $400. $425. Somebody had to be first. Somebody had to be first. $400, $425. $400 out of now $425. $400 out of bill, $425. All in, all done. I have $400 and now $425. Sold your way. $400. Did they have a bidder number to tell us? Number 12.
It's like Smithfield Hog Producers.
Midfield Hog
Smithfield
Production.
Hog Producers. All right, our next seller, Ty Mix.
Ty Mix is on board. Anybody want to start for 500? 500. David, get right here. 200. 200 dollar bill. Who'll give $200 bill? $200 bill. $200 bill. $200 bill. 250. $200 bill. 250. I'm at $200 bill. 250. Thank you. $300. David, get three. Now 50. 350. Now $400. $400. $400 down. $400 bill. 350. Now $400 bill. I'm at 400. Down 425. 450. Now 450. Now 450. I have 425 at 450. 425 at 50. 425 at 50. 425 at 50. I have a very conservative bid turned in. 425 at 450. 425 at 450. 425 at 50. Sold. $425. That's a very conservative bid. I don't know if I know you or not. What's that bidder number? What's that bidder number? 14. Darren Bailey. That was a very conservative bid. Thank you.
All right. Our next seller is Anna Taylor.
Anna Taylor. Hey, folks, right here, 500, 500. Do you want to get back here? 500, 500. Do you want to get back here? Who'll start for 250? 200. Now 250. 250. 250. $200 bill. 250. 250. $300 bill. 3. Now 50. $350. $400. $400. 4. Mark. 4. Straight out. Now 450. 450. 450. 450. I have 400 in the dark blue. 425. 425. $400 bill. 425. $400 bill. 425. I have 400 and now 25. If you are okay with 400, we're going to leave it there. If you want to raise that bid bigger, we'll do that too. 400 of the bill, 425. 400 and now 425. I have sold. Your way, Mark. $400. Bidder number 28.
Zerlini Enterprises.
Zerlini Enterprises. Thank you. Repeat bidders and buyers. There's many of you in the room. Repeat bidders and buyers.
Our next seller is Paige Farmer.
Paige Farmer here. Who has that bid? 500. 500, 500, 400, 400. I need an offer. What would you pay? $400 down, $400 bill, 444. 400 down, 400 down, $400. $400 down, $400. $200 bill where? $200 bill 225. $200 bill 225. I had $200 bill 225. $200 bill 225. $200 bill 225 and now 225 and now 225. 250. 250. 250. 225 and 50. 250 now $300 bill. And now 3 DVD 3 down 50, $300 down 50. Let them all bid. $300 down 50, $300 down 50, 350. Thank you. Now $400. 4 down 450, 425, 425. I'm at $400 bill 425, $400 bill 425, $400 bill 425. All in, all done here. $400, 425. Sold. Your way. $400. Market out. Sold. Bid number 30. Bidder number 30.
Trust Bank.
Thank you, Trust Bank. Thank you, Trust Bank.
Our next seller is Colton Bass.
Here comes Colton Bass. And folks right here, divide here, 500, 400, 300. I need an opening bid. 3, now 25, now 50, now 75, now 400, now 425, and 450, 450, 450, 450. I'm on the very corner. 450, now 75, now 75, now 500 on the front row. Got it. Now 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 525, and 550, 550, now 75, 575, way at the back. You want to get 75. We're up on the front row. 550, 575, 550, 575, 550. All in, all done. Did he save back here? Now $600. Got a bid again. $600 down 6. Now $600 down, $600 bill. 575 and now $600. You want to get 600. 575 and now 600. You want to do 600. The bid's way in the back. If you're not standing up, you don't have it. Got it. Now quarter. And now 625. Way at the back. You go on 25. I'm at 600 about 25. Robert, they're done. 600 and now 25. I have sold front row $600. And it goes on bidder number 21.
Vaughn Equipment.
Vaughn Equipment. Thank you, Vaughn Equipment.
Next seller, George Musgrave.
George Musgrave, George.
Folks, right here, George Musgrave. And David here, 500. 300. Dibbity get 300 now, 300 a bill, 300 a bill, 300 a bill. Hope $200 opening bid. 200 now, 225, and now 200 a bill. Mark has 225, 50, 250, 275, 275, 300, 325, now 50, 350, now 75, $400, 425, and a 450, 450, 450, 75, $500, 555, now $500. We have a bid with Mark at 475, $500, $500. Anybody else want to bid $500? 475, $500. $500. So right here, 475, 475. Bid number 17.
Fairfield Banking Company.
Is that Michelle with Fairfield Banking Company?
Next seller, Dally Belmont.
Dally Belmont.
Here comes Dally Belmont.
Hello, Dally.
And dividend here, folks, at here, 500, 300. Dividend get 3, dividend get 300 on a bill, 300 on a bill, 300 on a bill. Who'll give $200 far up here, now 225, now 225, 200 on a bill, 225. I'm at 200 on a bill, 225. Our bids with Rob, now 50, Rob, 250, 250, 250, 250, 225 at 50, down 75, 75, down 333, down 300, and down 325, and down 350, 350, 325 at 50, 325 at 50, 325 at 50. Opportunity in the auction here, 325. Now 350, 325 at 50, 325 at 50, 325 at 50, 325 at 50. Any advance? 350, 350. Mark, does your bidder want to advance his own bid? Does he want to raise his own bid? 350, 350. Sold at $325. Bid number 2.
FNB.
FNB. FNB also donated a bunch of these fans in here.
Here comes Zach Paul.
Next seller, Zach Paul.
Zach Paul's here, folks, right here, making an opening bid. 500, 500, 500, 500, 300, 300 on a bill. 3, DVD 3, down 325, 300 on a bill, 25, 50, 350, 75, 375, 75, 75, 375. I'm at 350. Rob, are you in at 350 back here in the back? Now 75, 375, 350 bids, 75, 350 bids, 75. Our bid's way at the back, 350, 375. Vic, now $400, 4, down 425, at a 425, at a 425. 400 at a bill, 425. I have 400. Now 50. 450. Now 475. Phyllis, it's your turn. You're going to lose your turn. 475. 475. Down $500. 5. Now 525. Down 525, 525, 525, now 50, now 550, now 575, now 575, 550, now 75. It's like checkers. Every other turn, it's your turn. 575, 575, 575, 550, now 575. So, wave in the back, 550. Bidder number 8.
Mount Erie Ruritans.
Mount Erie Ruritans, thank you.
Our next seller is Peyton Johnston.
Peyton Johnston. And folks right here, 500. Make an offer. 500 on a bill, 500 on a bill, 500 on a bill, 555, now 525, at a 525, at a 525. Hey, did you know we may be on national TV? Thanks to Wabash Valley Communications. 525, 525. We have an opening bid for 500. Anybody else want to bid 525? 525, 500 above 525. The opening bid's 500. Or are we going to sell it anyway? 500 and now 525, 500 and above 525. Any advance? Got it. Now 550. Got it. Now 575, 575, 575, 575. If you want it, bit now 600. Now quarter 625, 600 and above 25, 600 and now 25. We may be on national TV. $600 now, 625, $600 now 25. Right here, I have sold it 600. Bidder number 31.
Wabash Communications.
Wabash Communications, and thank you for televising tonight.
Next seller is Gideon Walker with the Reserve Grand Champion Poultry Pen.
This one and one more.
Hello, Gideon. Here we go, folks, right here. 500, 400. I need an offer. What do you give here? 300, 3, now 350, 300 down 50. I have a bid of $300 down 350, $300 down 350, 300 down 50, and now $400, 4 down 50, 450, 425, 450, 450, 475, $500, 5 and a quarter down 550, 550, 550, 525 and 50, 550. Mark has a bid up front, 550, 550. See that hand going up in the air? I'm about to take it. 550, 525 at 50, 525 at 50, 525 at 50 right there. Sold your way, $525. That's going to be FNB number 2.
FNB.
Fairfield National Bank. Thank you.
Next seller is Eli Massey, Grand Champion.
Somebody had to have the grand champion. Eli Massey did. Somebody make an offer. 500, 300, 300 and 50, 300 and 50, 400 above, 450, 450, 450, 450, 450, 500 above, 5, 500 and 5, 500 and 550, 500 and 550, 550, 550, 600 on a bill, 600 and 50, 600 on a bill, 25, and now 50, 650, 650, 625 at 50, 625, 50, 650, 75, 675, 675, grand champ, 675, 675, $700. $700. You want to bid 700. Rob has a bid all the way. 675. And now 700 on a bill. And now 725. And now 725. And now 725. You buying the champion. 725. 725. 700 now 25. 700 now 25. All in. All done. I have sold it. 700. Bid number 37.
Boberg Crop Insurance, Boonville, Indiana.
Thank you, folks.
All right, up next we will have our swine barrow. And our first seller is Chelsea Greenwalt.
Anybody here? Anybody can bid and buy. We just ask you to pay for everything before you leave. Folks, right here, the registration is still available to you. We want everybody to please register. We'll know who came, who participated, and we thank you for that. Under no obligation. We're about to start on the swine. And they tell me we got approximately 9 of the swine to offer.
All right, again, we're moving on to swine now. First seller is Chelsea Greenwalt.
Folks, right here, we still got photographers on site, and we thank them all for coming out here, being with us. I want to remind you, this is a premium auction event. You're paying a premium to the 4-H'er and not actually acquiring the animal, but that's available to you. So if you wanted to acquire the animal, you calculate it out, weight times the price, and there it is. Here we go. And now we get 500 on Chelsea's 500. Did we get 500? Did we get 500 here? 300, 350, 450, $500, 550, 550, 550. I have you in the corner. 500 and now 525, 500 and now 25, 500 above 25. Mark has a bid in the corner. 500, 525. Yep, 500 and now 525, 500 and now 25. You're out on that side, Rob. $500 down 525, 500 and now 525, 500 and now 525. Anybody else want to advance this bid? 500 at 525 at 525. I have sold it your way in the corner. 500. And do you have a bidder number on that one? It'll be number 4. Bidder number 4.
Consolidated Grain and Barge.
Consolidated Grain and Barge. Thank you. Consolidated Grain and Barge.
Next seller, Allison Ellis.
Here we go, folks, right here. Allison Ellis, who's got that bid? 500 where? 500 where? 300 where? 300 and down, 400. 400 on the bill, 400. 300 and down, 50. 350, 350, 350, 350, 350. 400 on the bill, 450. 450, 450. 400 on the bill, 425. 450, 450, 475. 475, 475, 475. 450 bid, 475. In the on this side, down $500. 5 down 525 at 525. 500 at about 525. We have a bona fide offer here on this side. 500 down 525. 500 down 525. In the advance, 500, 500, 525, 525. I have a bid of 500. So right here, $500. Bidder number 3. I recognize it.
Bean
Marty
Capital
Kimball.
Banking.
Is that Wayne City Banking Company?
Well, Bean Capital
Bean
Banking.
Capital. Bean Capital. Speaking of Bean Capital, Bean Days is September 28th, last Saturday in September.
Our next seller is Jasper Hart.
Here comes Jasper Hart, who has 500 here to start. 500, 300, 300. I took 3 over here. 325 at the 50, 350, 75, 375, 400 on the bill, 400 down, 425, 450, 475, 475, 500 down, 5555, 500 down quarter, 5 at a quarter, 500 here. Mark took 500 here, 525, 525, 525, 500 on the bill, 525. Don't lose out now. Mark has a bid up here, down 550, 550, 550, 550, 525, 50 down 75. New bidder Mark, 575. Back rolls out, 575. Front rolls in, 550 down, 575. Thank you. 600 on the bill, 666 here. Demo back in at 600. 575 and down 600. 575 and down 600 on the bill. Final call. I have 575 and down. Sold it your way. Way in the back, 575. Bid number 27.
Hilltop Beauty Shop.
Thank you, Hilltop.
All right. Next seller, Chastity Greenwalt.
Here comes Chastity Greenwalt. Folks, who has a bid out there for 500? 500. Dippy there, 300 where? Dippy 300 on the bill, 300 on the bill, 300 on the bill, 350, 350, 400 on the bill, 400 down 50, 450, 425, 425, 400 on the bill, 25. I have a bona fide bid, 400 here, down 25, 425, 425, 425, 400 on the bill. Rob has a bid over here, 400 down 425, 400 on the bill, 425, 400 down 425, and 425, and 425 right here. The bid is 400. Anybody else? 425. Now 50, now 50. I've got one back in the shadows. 425 at 50, 450, 450. Now 475. Thank you. Now 500, Rob. $500. Now 555 at 55. Thank you. 5 1/4. 525. 525. Now 50. Now 550. 550. 550. Don't lose out now. 525 at 50. 525 at 50. Final call, folks. My bid's back here on the east side. 500 at about 525 50. 525 and now 550. Rob, I've got your bidder here. 525 at 50. Sold 525. Rob says that's bidder number 36.
36, Carter Turf and Tractor.
Carter family. Thank you.
Next seller is Logan Hodges.
Logan Hodges, that sounds like a good Pond Creek name. Hello, Logan. Here we have Logan Hodges. Somebody open a bid for 500. If you don't want to do that, who said 300? And if you get 3, way in the back. Now 350, 350. I have a bona fide bid way in the back. 350 over here. Now 400 on the bill. 450, 450. Now 75, 475. Now 500. 500. Mark, you've got 475. 500. Mike, you want to get 500. 475, got it. 5 1/4. 525, got it. Now 550. 550 now 75. I didn't get either one of you. $600 down 6. 6 now 25. 650. 625 at 50. Mark's got a bid on that side here. 625 at 50. $650. I have 625 at 50. Mark's got a bid on the back row here. 625 at 50. 625 at 50. I have sold it way in the back. $625. That's bid number 6.
People's National Bank.
Matt Moore's coming up here representing People's National Bank. Matt Moore, People's National Bank.
Next seller is Andrew Smith.
Here comes Andrew Smith. Folks right here, somebody open the bid here. 500 where? 300 where? And if you get 3, now 325, and now 300 to the bill, 25. I'm at 300 to the bill, 25. 300 to the bill, 25. 350, 350, 75, and now 400 to the bill, 444. 400 and now 425, 425, 450, 450, 475, $500, 555 and a $500. I have a bona fide bid with Mark. 475, 500. Anybody else want to raise this bid? $500. 500 on now 555. You want to get 555? $500 bill. All call right there. 475, 55. So your way, Mark. $475. Number 17.
Fairfield Banking Company.
Michelle with Fairfield Banking Company. Thank you. Fairfield Banking Company, Michelle.
Next seller is Cody Hart.
Cody Hart. All right, folks, right here. Anybody want to lead off at 500? You'll give 3. I knew he would. 350, 350, 400 on the bill, 450, 500 on the 5 1/4, 525, and 550, 575, 550, 575. Mark took a bid up here. 550 down, 575, 575, 575. Mark's got the bid in here. 550, 575, 550 down, 575, 550 down, 575, 550 down, 575, 550 down, 575. Now $600 bill. 666 here. Now $600 bill. Do you know there's no sales tax? 575 and now 600. I have 575 and now 600. 575 and now 600. I have sold your way. $575. Is that CGB again? The folks with CGB is bidder number 4.
Consolidated Grain and Barge.
Some tax strategies say you probably write these things off. Yeah.
Next seller, Hunter Greenwalt with the Reserve Grand Champion.
Reserve Grand Champion, Hunter Greenwalt. Hey, folks, right here, DVD 500, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 425, 50, 450, 450, 450, 75, 75, 475, 475, $500 down, 555, $500 above, 555. Anybody else want to raise the bid? $500, $500. We have only 475 offered. Rob's in all the way. You want to get $500, $500, $475, and now $500, $475, $500 bill. Rob has the bid. Anybody else in the room want to raise that bid? 500, 500, 500, 500. Sold your way, Rob. 475. What number is Mike using? I know who it is. It's Breeze Family Tire on bidder number 23.
Yep.
Mike Breeze Family Tire. Thank you. Repeat bidder and buyer.
Next seller is Harv Kaiser with the Grand Champion.
Take a look at your Grand Champion barrel. 245 pounder. 245 pounder. Again, folks, if you want also to buy the animal, that's available to you as well. You're buying the premium. What kind of premium you want to pay? DVD right here, $250, $300, $350, $400, $450, $500, $550, $600, now $50, now $700, $750, $750, $750, $750. I have $750, $800, $850, $850, $900, $950, $950. Now $1,000, $1,000. Grand Champion, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. Now $1050, now $1050. Thank you. Now $11, $11 and now $11, $11 and now $11, $11 and now $11. Yeah, you've got telephone time. You've got more minutes. 11, 11, 11 and now 11. I have 1,050, 11 and now 1100 bill. Final call. 1,050, 11 and now 11. Is that a bid? 11. I can't see that far back. 11 going once. Now twice. 1150, 1150, 1150. She did. Now 50, 1150, 1150. Give you the same time. Now $1,200. And now $1,200. Now 12, 12, 12, 12, 1,200, 1,200. No sales tax either. 1,200. Thank you. 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. How's that a bit? Thank you. Now 1,300. Divvy 1,300. Her phone went dead. 1,300. 1,300. 13. Send up a smoke signal. 1,300. I have sold 1,250. We're going to look for that bidder number. We'll get it recorded for bidder number 39, Mount Airy area.
Citizens National Bank.
Citizens National Bank and Albion Equipment
And
partnered together. Cissna Albion Equipment partnered along with them. Folks, right here again, we thank each and every one of you coming out here, being with us. This is a premium auction. You're buying the premium on the animals. The premium goes to the 4-H'ers. There is a commission that goes to the 4-H Foundation. We want to remind you all, we've had a lot of repeat bidders, a lot of repeat buyers that come and participate in these auction events. We're so proud of these 4-H'ers and what they do and what they accomplish and the way that they represent our communities. We're very, very proud of them, and we know that these fundamentals learned in 4-H are a big, big part of that. Thank you all, parents, grandparents, family, friends, representing them and being here with us. We're going to be starting up here on some beef animals soon.
Okay, into beef now. First seller is Allie McKinney.
Folks, we do want you to know that these animals right here, if you're wanting to know, yes, a lot of these animals here have a market value $1,000, $1,500 a piece. Market value. These beef producers, these beef consigners, these beef 4-H'ers have got significant investments in these animals, and we hope that we want to say thank you for your liberal bidding again. If you're here to bid and buy, we have Allie McKinney. If you're here with a nobody bid, make it now. Divvy 500, 500 now, 600. I'm at 500 now, 700, 700 now, 800, 800 now, 900, 900 now, 1,000, 1,000 to the bill, 1,000 to the bill, now 1,000 to the bill, 11, 1100 now, 12, and now 1,200 to the bill, 1,200. I have 11, now 12, now 12, 12, 12, 1100 now, 1,200 to the bill, 1100 now, 50, 1100 now, 50, 1100 now, 50, 1100 now, 50. Mark has a bid, 1,100, 1150, 1100, 1150, 1100, 1150, 1100 now 50, 1100 now 50. Final call, folks, right here. The first beef animal tonight, 1100, 1150, 1100 now 50. I have a bid with Mark at 1100. You want to bid 1125, 1125, 1125. Hey, 11. Sold your way, $1,100. Bidder number 17.
Fairfield Banking Company.
Anthony Vaughn, Fairfield Banking Company. Anthony Vaughn, he's your diving go-to guy.
All right. Next seller, Lucille Smith.
Will she want to talk before or after? After. Folks, you know how to make her talk really well with a lot of energy? Here, let's see your bidding. He'll give 500 and start. 500 now, 600, 700 now, 800, 800 now, 900, now 1,000, now 11, 1,100 now, 11, 1,100 now, 11, 1,100 now, 11, 1,000 over here with Mark, 11, 11, 11, 1050, 1050, 1,000 over there with Mark, 1050, 1050, 1,050, 1,000. This is our very, very last year. Last opportunity. 1,050, 1,050. What am I asking? 11? 11, 11 now, 11, 1,050, 11, 11 now, 11. Mark has a bid, 1,050. Any advance here? 11 now, 11, 11 now, 11, 1,050, 11 now, 11 out of here. I have sold it, 1,050. Bidder number 4, Fairfield National Bank, FNB. She's going to say something for us.
I'd first like to thank my family and my siblings. They've been very supportive all my 10 years of showing. It means a lot. I would also like to thank Janet Shum for being my 4-H leader. She's always been there for all of us kids, and she just goes above and beyond to do anything for us. I'd also like to thank the 4-H organization. I've made a lot of friendships and memories through the years, and they're going to last a lifetime, and it means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so very, very much. We wish you the very best as you move on. Folks, right here, we're going to have more beef animals.
Next seller, Remington Henson.
This animal has been fitted, and by fitting, we're talking about grooming, we're talking about blow dryers, and we're talking about hairstyling to make this a great looking animal. This is Remington's. Can I say it's a Black Angus? I didn't know. I had to figure that out. Got a little bit of Mainon Jew. It's a Black Angus crossed with a Mainon Jew. And it does have a reserve. You're making an offer on the premium. Who has right here? 500, 600 now, 600 to the bill, 700 now, 700 now, 7, 800 to the bill, debited 800 to the bill, debited 8, down 9, 900 now, 850, down 950, down 950, down $1,000, down 1,000 to the bill, down 1,000 to the bill. I have right here 950, down 1,000, now 1,050, now 1,050, $1,000 now 50, $1,000 now 50. Mark has a bid in the green, $1,000 now 50. $1,000.50. You're out on this side here. $1,000.50, $1,000.50, $1,000.50, $1,000.50, 50, 50, 50. Now 11, 11 and now 11, now 50, 11 and now 50, 11 and now 25, 11 and now 25 right here, 11 and now 25 and now 25 right here, 11 and now 25 and now 25 right here. I have sold in the back 1,100. Part of the Smith family representing
Nutrien Ag Solutions, Keens.
Nutrien Ag Solutions. I'm going to say thank you, Vic Froning, for your bids. Thank you all for your runner-up bids. You've got a lot of folks that were bidding on your animal.
Well, first off, I'd like to start by thanking my family. Without them, I wouldn't be here. From then helping us get calves ready in the spring to getting them ready for the shows in the summer. I mean, they do a lot for me. They always follow me and Colt around wherever we go, so they do a lot for us. I'd like to thank my Aunt Janet. She's been my 4-H leader for all 10 years, and she got inducted to the 4-H Leader Hall of Fame last year. So she's done a lot for the 4-H. I'd like to thank Yvette. She's been a great extension coordinator. Matt Rush too. He started out, and then Yvette took over, and she's kept up a fine job with that. Mark and Barkley, you two have always been here helping with the auction. And then last but not least, I'd like to thank all the buyers. You don't know what it means to all these kids to come out and show off their exhibits to you. So I'd just like to thank you all for coming out and supporting all the kids in agriculture out here in this county. So thank you all, and have a good night.
Thank you. So well said by one of our truly outstanding young 4-Hers. While we're giving thanks to people, again, like I said, somebody like Vic Froning, I don't know of him ever missing one of these events. He's always been here as a bidder and buyer. The Smith family, they just bought something. That family, from Earl Smith to Junior Smith, all of the Smith family, as well as George, they've always been a piece and a part of this auction. I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but it's a good time to say, somebody wanted to know how many years I've been doing this. I said 50. So then somebody else came along and said, well, how many years does anybody think Greg Richardson has attended this auction event and been a participant? Well, we found out. We did a hysterical and a historical analysis. The historical and hysterical analysis says Greg Richardson, Sisney, Illinois, has been here 36 times. He had to miss 1 year. And that's a banking business deal in Chicago. He had to miss 1 year. Think of that. Thank you, Greg Richardson. He's retiring, by the way, from FNB. Hey, have you got an animal to sell?
Our next seller, Brianna Smith.
Brianna has it. Who has that bid? 500. 500 on the bill, 500. 500 now, 500. 600 on the bill, 600 on the bill, 700 now, 700 now, 888. Give it a 888. Give it a 800 on the bid. 800, 900, 900. $800 down, 900. I'm at 800 on the bill, 900. 800 on the bill, 900. 800 on the bill, 900. 900, 900. 850, 850, 850. 800 on the bill, give it a 850. Rob has the bids over here. 800 on the bill, give it a 850. 800 down 50, 800 down 50. I have a bid here with Rob. 800, 850. Anybody else want to raise the bid? 800 and now 850. Give it at 800 and now 850. 800 on the bid, give it at 850. Final call, folks, right here. 800, 850, 850, 850. Don't lose out now. 800 down 50. Going once, twice, and I have said sold. $800 Rob's way. Number 15.
William Noby Equipment.
Is that Mr. Meager? Joe Meager, representing Noby Equipment Company, John Deere Green.
Next seller is Riley Taylor.
Riley said, I had one I liked better than this one, and it expired. Well, Riley, it's appropriate we say thank you. Riley, were you at the harness races the other night? Was that you on that horse that led all those race ponies out there on the track? Thank you for that long, long, long night. This is Riley. She can ride a horse and she can show a steer, and it's her time to sell one. Buy her a premium. Hey, look at it there. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 950, 1,000, 950, 1,050. Anybody else want to bid? $1,050, $1,050, $1,050. I had the second row in. $1,050, $1,050. Anybody else in the room want to bid? $1,050. Raise your cards if you want to bid now. $1,050. I have $1,000 offered. $1,050. $1,050. Now 11, now 11, now 11, now 11, and now 11, and now 11, 1,050, 11, 11, and now 11. Our bids over here, 1,050, 11, and now 11, and here, 11. Is there a Bobby Taylor in your family? I thought so. 11 and now 11, 1,050, 11, 11 and now 11 and 1,050, 11 and bill. Sold 1,050, 1,050. Thank you. Bidder number 10.
Bob Taylor, Mill Shoals.
Thank you, Bob Taylor.
Next seller is Austin Schuster.
Hello, Austin. Hold the steer. We'll be there in a minute. Here's quite a good animal right here. Austin has. And you better get right here. 500. Who has that bid? 500 and now 600. 500 and now 700. 700 and now 700 and now 800 above. Divided day now 999. Divided 999. Divided $900 bid. 800 and now 9. 800 and now 9. 800 and 9. 950. 950. 950. 950. 1,000 now 50. Now 1,050. Now 11. Now 50. 11 and now 50. 11 and now 50. 11 and now 50. 11 and now 50. And now 1,200 on the bill. Now 1,250. And now 1,250. 1,250. 1,200 on the bill. 50. I had 1,200 and now 50. Now 1,200 down 50. Did he say it again, Mark? 1,200 on the now 1,250. I had 1,200 and now 50. 1,200 on the bill. 1,250. 50. Anybody else want to raise this bid? Did he say that, Mark? 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. So way at the back, $1,200. This looks like CGB coming up again. Looks like CGB coming up. What number was that?
Number
4.
Number 4, Consolidated Grain and Barge.
I'm sorry. We're going to go Consolidated Grain and Barge and Nelson Williamson partnering. Nelson Williamson partnering with Consolidated Grain and Barge. Nelson Williamson just partnered up with Consolidated Grain and Barge. Anybody else can come on in.
Next seller is Colt Henson.
Colt Henson. Here we go, folks, right here. Make us an offer. And there, 500. 500 and now 500. 600 and now 700. 800. 800. 700 and now 800. 800, 900. 900 and now 9. Now 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Now 1,000. Now 11. 11 and now 11. 1,000 to the bill 11. 11 and now 11. 1,000 to the bill 11. 1050. 1050. Now 11. Now 11. 11 and now 11. 11 and now 11. 1,050. 11. Anybody else want to bid? 1,050. 11 and now 11. 1,050. 11. Who has a bid? Mark does. Now 11. Now 11. Are you guys all together? I don't think so. Mark's on this side. 11 in the back. 1075. 1,075. 1,075. Thank you. 11, 11, 11, 11 and now 11. Thank you. 1125, 11 and now 25, 11 and now 25. I have 11 and now 25. I have 11 and now 25, 11 and now 25 right here. I have sold it. 1,100 your way, Mark.
Number 3, Bean Capital Banking.
Bean Capital Banking, Marty Campbell. Buying again. Bean Capital Banking. Bidders and buyers, everybody gets an opportunity. If you've not already registered, you can still get into bidding action.
Would like to remind everyone that you do pay where you got your number at the green picnic table over on the pavilion on the east side. Our next seller, Jensen Robbins.
Is this your first year to show? You look like you've done it before. Hey, it's her first year. How many dollars would you pay on her premium for her animal? And let everybody bid. 500 where? 500 down, 600 down, 700 down, 800 down, 900 down, 900 down, 900 down, 9 now 1,000. Now 1,000. But at 950, 950, 950. But at 950, 950, 950 right there. I have the second row in. $900, 950, 950. Thank you. 1,000. 1,000, thank you, 11, 11, now 50, 1150, 1150, 1150. We have a bonafide bid back here, 1,100 down 50, 1,100 her first year, 1,150, 1,100 now 50, 1,100 now 50. Final call, 1,100 now 50. I have sold it, 1,100, 1,100, and it goes on a bidder number recorded as 38.
Mark
Thank you.
Wesh Enterprises.
Say that again.
Mark Wesh Enterprises.
Thank you.
Next seller, Logan Schuster.
Here we are, Logan Schuster. Logan Schuster. Hey, folks out here, 500 where? Dividing 500 where? 500 on the bill. Who has the bid? Thank you. 550, 550, 550. $600 down, 600 on the bill. 600 on the bill, 50, 650, 700 now, 700 now, 50, 750, 800 on the bill. Divided divided $800. 750, $800. 750, $800. I have 8 now, 50, 8 now, 50, now 9, now 9, 900 now 50, 900 now 50, now 1,000, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,011, 1,100 now 11. Mark took 1,050, now 11, 1075, now 11, now 11, now 11, now 11, now 11. I have 1075, 11, now 25, 1125, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1125, 50. I have 1125, 50. Ladies and gentlemen, final call. 1100 now 25, 50. 1150, 1125, 50. So way on the back, $1,125. The blue shirt is Mike Breeze. Breeze Family Tire. What number are you using, Mike? 23. Bidder number 23. Breeze Family Tire.
Next seller is Keegan Smith.
Keegan Smith with his Black Baldy. And David Gavett here, who has a bid? 500, 500, 500, 600, 600, 700, 700, 650, 700 now 7, 700 now 7, 650, 700 now 50, 750, 750, 700 now 50, 700 now 750, 700 now 750, 700 now 750. I have only 700 offered. 700 now 50, 700 now 50. Into advance here. 700 now 750, 700 now 50 right there. I have a bid back on the second row there. 700 now 750, 700 now 750. Any advance in the room. 700 now 750, 700 now 750, 700 now 750. Final call. I have 700 now 750. Sold $700. Sold $700. Do you have a bid number? 26.
26, Cattleman's Livestock Inc.
Cattleman's Livestock, that's Denise Barnard. She has one granddaughter from Arizona, one granddaughter from Albany in the photograph as well. Thank you.
Next seller is Megan Anderson with the Reserve Grand Champion.
Talk about a beautiful red, white-faced animal here for us. This animal is being reserved to be shown again. It is being reserved to be shown again. This is right here. Here we go, folks, right here. What's your offer? How many dollars have you got? And now $500 where? $600, $700, $800, $800 now, $800, 888, day now, 999 now, 9 now, 1,000 to the bill, 11, 11 now, 12, and now 12 now, 13, 13 and now 14, 15 and now 15, 16, 17 and now 18, 18 now 19, 19, 2,000 to the bill, 2, 2, 2 now 1, 1, 1, 21, 2, 21, 2. Mark has the bid of out to back, 21, 22, 2100, 22, 21, 22, 21 and now 22, 21 and now 22, 21 and now 22. Final call, going once, twice. I have said sold, 2,100. That's going to be, what bidder number do they use? Bidder number 6.
People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, Matt Moore. Matt Moore representing People's National Bank.
Next seller is Camden Robbins with the Grand Champion.
Camden has it. He has your Grand Champion. May I ask, is that Angus? Black Angus. Black Angus. Here's your Grand Champion steer. Ladies and gentlemen out here, if you have not bought a steer and you want to buy a steer, the only one we got left for you to buy the premium on is the Grand Champion. Here with Camden Robbins. Anybody got an offer? Anybody got an offer? $500 down, $600 bill, $700 now, $800 bill, $900 now, $1,000, $1,100 now, $12, $1,200 now, $12, $1,200 bill, $12, $1,200 now, $1,300 now, $1,300 now, $1,400 now, $1,400 now, $1,400, $1,500 now, $1,600 bill, $1,600 bill, $16, $17, $18, $18, debited $18, debited $18, debited $1,800 bill. I'm at $1,700 now, $1,800 a bid, $1,700 now, $18, now $19, $19, $19, and now $2,000, and now $21, now $22. Down 23, down 24, down 24, 2300 now 25, 2600 about 26, 2,506 now 7, 2600 now 27, 2600 now 27, 2600 now 2700 now 700 about 27, and the back mark in the blue shirt, is that your bidder? 26, 27, front rolls out, 2700 a bill. Don't want to take up your time, but it's the last steer we've got. 2600 now 27, 2600 now 27. Any advance here? 2600 a belt. Got more than one blue shirt in the room, by the way. There's a lot of blue shirts. You blue shirts are not in. 26 here, 27, 26 here, 27. I have sold. Your way, Mark. 2600. He'll display a bidder number 6.
People's National Bank.
Mark, is that 6?
All right, we will be going into lambs.
It's going to be
next.
Matt Moore, People's National Bank. Thank you.
Next seller in lamb, Hillary Hodges. Hillary Hodges with a market lamb.
I thought we had more. We've only got 3 of these market lambs. Hillary's here. Hell, folks, right here. 500 for the premium. 500 down, 600. 600 at a bill, 600. I have 550. 600 down, 50. 650. 700 down, 700 down, 750. 800 at a bill. Divided 8, divided 8, divided $800 bid. 8 now, 8. 8. I have market 750 front row. Now in the back. You want to give 8. Now 50. 850. 850. now 9, now 9, now 999, now $900 bill, now 950, 900 now 50, 900 now 50, 900 now 50, 925, 950, 950, debit to 950, 975, debit to 975, 975, 975. I have it now 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I'm at a 975 and a $1,000. I have right here 975 and a 1,000 and a bill 111. Going once and twice. 1,075 now 11. I tear now 1025, 1,025, 1,025, 1,025. Got a new bidder in. 1,000 out of net 25. Thank you. Now 50, now 50, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 75, 75, 75. Now 11, 11 and now 11, 11 and now 11, 11 and now 11, 11 and now 11, 1075 now 11, 11 and there 11. Final call 1075, 11, 11. Do you say 11 at the back? 11 now quarter. 11 and a quarter. Now 50. 1150. 1150. Sold in. 1125. Your way, Rob. And that's bidder number. I can't see that far. I'm sorry. 32.
Mount Erie Ag Service.
Mount Erie Ag Service. Thank you.
Next seller with the reserve grand champion is Addison Hutchcraft.
Addison Hutchcraft. Here we go. Hey, look at it here. 500. 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 500 now 550, 550, 600 bill, 600 bill, 600 bill, 600. Now 5 now 750, 650, 650, 600 now 50, now 700, 700 now 7, now 750, 800 on a bid, 850, 900, 9 now 50, 950 now 1,000, now 50, now 11, 11 and now 11, 1,050, 11, 11 and now 11, 1,050, 11. 11 and now 11. I have it on the back row. 1,050. 11 and now 11. 11 now 50. 11 now 50. 11 50. Now 50. Now 12. 12. 12. Now 50. 1,250. 1,250. 1,225. 1,225. 1,200 about 25. 1,200 about 25. 1,200 about 25. Right there. Final call. So 1,200 way on the back. And that's bid number 6.
6. People's National Bank.
Thank you, Matt Moore, and thank you, People's National Bank.
Next seller, Hayden Hodges with the grand champion.
Hayden Hodges, who has an opening bid, 500, 600 now, 7, 650, 750, 750, 750, 750, 750, 725 in. I have 700 now, 25, 50, 75, 75, now 8, 8, 8, debit at 8, now 25, 850, now 75, now 999, 900 now 9, now 25, 925, 50, 950, now 75, 975, 975, do you want to get 975, 1,000, now 1025, now 50, now 75, 1,075, 1,075, 1,075, now 11, now quarter, 11 and a quarter, half, 1150, 75, 1,200 on a bill, 12, 12, 12, thank you, now 12.95, and now 50, 1250, 1250, now 1275, 1275, 1275, and now 1,300, 1,300 on a bill, 1,300 on a bill, you want to get 1,300 on a bill, 1275, and now 1,300 on a bill, you want to bid one more time. Talk to that man who's been there 36 times. Hey, look at there, 1,300 on a bill, 1,300 on a bill, and now 13. So, way on the back, 1,275.
22, FBFM, David Yandel.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell. Hey, tell me, we got 10 head of these goats coming in here. Weather goat time. Weather goat time.
Our first seller will be Andrew Milligan.
Folks, right here we go. Right here, if you have an oldie bid, don't be bashful. Do you want to get 500? 500 now, 550. 500 now, 550 now, 600. 650, 50, 50, 625, and now 25, and now 25 right here, now 50, 650, 75, 75, 675, 700 on a bid. 700 now, 7. 700 now, 7. 675 and now 7. He's barking on the price. 725, 725, 750, 750, 750, 750, 750, 75, 800 on a bid. 888, divided 8 now 25, 825, divided 8, 25, 50, 850, 850, 850. I have 825 way on the back row. 825, 50, 850, 825, 50, 50, 50. I thank you all for your bids. 825, 50, 50, 50, 50. Sold your way. $825. Bid number 5.
Number 5, Gavilon Grain Golden Gate.
Did I miss somebody? Folks, we don't want to miss any of your bids at any time, and I apologize if we missed any of your bids. Do not hesitate. Don't be bashful. Who we
Next
got
seller, Macy Edwards.
Macy Edwards, who has 500, 300, 350, 350, 350, 400, 450, 450, 450, 500 now, 550, 550, 550, 600 a bill, 650, and now 7 down 50, 750, 8 down 50, 850, 859, 999, 900 now 9, 850 now $900, 999, divided 875, I'm at 850, 75, I have it, now 9 mark, now 9, now 9, now 9, now quarter, 925, divided 925, I'm at 900 now 25, 900 now 25, now 50, now 50, now 50, 950, 75, 975, now 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 25, 25, 50, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 75, thank you, 11, 11 and now 11, and now 25, 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 11, 25. Marks on the back row. 11 and now 25. 11 and now 25. 11 and now 25. Back rows in. 11 and now 25 right here. Sold your way. $1,100. Bidder number 6. That bidding by Karen Sutton, Matt Moore, the whole package of folks with Peoples.
Next seller, Zachary Boatner.
Zachary and folks out here make an offer. 500, $500 now, 555, and a 555, and a 555, 250, 250, 300 on a bill, 300 on a bill, 300 on a bill, 275, and now 333, now 25, and now 325, and a 50, 350, 350. You got it here, Rob. Now 75, 75, 75, 400 on a bill, 425, 425, and a 450, 475, 475, 475, 475, 475, $500, 55, now 525, 525, 500 and now 25. I'm at 500 and above 525. 500 and now 525. Any advance? Our bids on the north side here. 500 and now 525. 500 and now 25. Anybody in the room can bid. 500 and now 525 at 50. 550. 550. 550. 75. 575. 575. 550. Bid now 75. Final call, folks. Going once and twice. 550. 575. Sold. $550 your way, Rob. Bid number 30.
Trust Bank. Trust Bank.
Number 30.
Next seller is Camden Vaughn.
Camden Vaughn. Take a look here, folks. It's time to sell the premium on his goat. And out here, who has a bid? $100. He says, I've got 5 fingers, I got $500. Okay, how about you? You got 600? Thank you. 700, 800, 900, 900, 9, now 1,000, now 1,000, 11, 12, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 13 and a 13 and about 12 and a quarter, 12 and a 25, 12 and about 25, 12 and a 25. She wants a bid, but she's only got 10 fingers. 12 and a 25, 12 and a 25, 50, 12 and a 50, 12, 75, 12, 75, 12, 75. I'm at 12 80 bid down 75. I'm at 12 80 bid down 75. I had 12 80 bid down 75. $1,275. Painful deliberation. Talk to your financial counselors. 1275. I'm at 1250. 75. 1200. Already did. 1250. Who's got the bid, Mark? Now 1300. Now 1325. 1325. I'm at 13 and now 25. The red shirt's out. 13 and now 25. 13 and now 25. Here we go. So, front row, 1,300. Bidder number 2.
Number 2, Fairfield National Bank.
Fairfield National Bank. Thank you, folks, repeat bidders and buyers. Thank you, Vic, for your opening bids as well. Thank you.
Next seller is Jude Carter.
Mr. Carter has a goat to sell. Anybody got an opening bid here? 400 on a bill, 500. 600 on a bill, 700. 800 on a bill, 8 down, 900 on a bill. 1,000 on a bill, 1,000 on a bill. 950, 950, 950, 950, 950. I'm stuck on 900. I need 950. Debit to 950, 950. Mr. Carter has his goat to sell. 950, 925. Debit to 925, 925, 925, 900 on a bill, 25. I need somebody to bid against over here on this side. 925, 925, 925. Going once, 900. Going twice, 925. Going third. So, $900. I recognize that man as bidder number 2, Greg Richardson. Fairfield National Bank, FNB. Greg Richardson retiring this year, and this is his 36th or 37th time to be here for the 4-H auction.
Next seller, Chris Henry.
Here we have right here, Chris Henry. I need an offer, 500, 500, 500. 550, 600 down, $600, 650, 750, 750, 800 on the bill, 8 down 50, 999, 900 down 9, 8 down 99, debit to 999, 850, 75, 850, 75, I'm at 850, 75, 850 to the bill, 75 right here, 875, I'm at 850 to the bill, 75. Mark has a bid on this side here, 850, debit to 875, debit to 875, debit to 875 right here. I have sold your way, $850. Bidder number 2, Fairfield National Bank, FNB.
Next seller is Levi Bass.
Hello, Levi. Here he
Levi Bass. Here we go. And Levi's wearing Wranglers, by the way. Levi's wearing Wranglers. Here we go. And out here, 500. 500 now, 500. 200 on the bill, 225, 50, 300 now, 50, 400 now, 50, now 500 on now, 550, 550, 550, 600 on the bill, 650, 700 now, 50, 800 on the bill, 888, divided 888, divided 8. I'm way on the back at 750. 888, divided 888, divided $800 bid. How about 775, 775, 775. I have it at the back row. 750, 75, 750, 75, 750, 75, 750 down 75. Levi is wearing Wranglers, if anybody cares. 750, 775, 750, 75. I have 750, 75. I got the man in a white shirt. That's your bidder, Rob. 750, 75. So, 750, repeat bidder and buyer. Number 35.
Gill Excavating.
Repeat bidder and buyer, Gill Excavating.
Next seller, Alex Nykirk.
Alex, whether you want to or not, we're going to make it talk after this, okay? We're going to make it talk. Surely somebody would give $100 for a goat like that. You'd give 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 900, 1,000, 1,000, 11, 11, 11, and now 12, now 12 and a bell, 12, now 13, and now 14, and now 14, and now 15, and now 15, now 16, 16, 17, 17, and now 17, 18, and divided 18, divided 18, and divided 18, 17, and now 18, 18, and divided 18, 17, and now 18, and divided 17, now 18, now 19, divided 19, and about 19, 18, and now 19. Mark, did you ask Anthony? Now 2,000 and a bill, 222, 19, and now 2,000. This is last year, by the way. $2,000, 2,000 and a bill. I have Rob at 1,900. Now $2,000, 19, and now 2,000. It's always your option if you want to round it up to a bigger number. 19, and now 2,000. But at 19, and now 2,000. But at 19, and now 2,000. Final call, folks. The bid on this goat is 1,900. 19, now 2,000. 19, and now 2,000. Sold at $1,900. $1,900. Is that a partnership?
Number 1, number 30, number 42.
Number 1, number 30, number 42. It's a partnership. Hey, you got to make a talk. You may hold that goat, or you can do it.
Yeah. For this being my last year, I thank everyone that has came out to help me, and thanks to the buyers that I bought my goat from my last year. Thank you.
Well, we wish you the very, very best. By the way, he can also ride a horse. He can also ride a horse.
All right, next seller is Sarah Rule with the Reserve Grand Champion.
Sarah Rule. And folks right here, what's the opening bid here? 500, 600, here, 5 here, 600 on a bill, 500 now, 600 on a bill. We opening bids 500. You want to get 5 here, $600, 600 on a bill, 5 here, 550, 600, $600 down, 650, 650, 700 now, 700 now, 700 now, 700 on a bill, 700 on a bill, 700 on a bill, 650, 700 now, 700 on a bid. I have 650 on a bill, 700 on a bill, 700, 700 now, 700 on a bill, 650 on a bill, 700 now, 700 on a bill. Anybody else in the room? I'm at 650 on a bill, 700 now, 700 on a bill. I got a deep sea diver that's in. Anybody want to bid against him? $700, 650, $700, 650, $700. Sea Hunt is on 650, so 650. Anthony Bond on bidder number 17.
Fairfield Banking Company.
Fairfield Banking Company.
Next seller is Remy Taylor with the Grand Champion.
All right. Here we go with the Grand Champion. If you want to buy the premium on this goat, it's your time now. $500 now, $600 now, $700 now, 888 divided 888 divided 8, 750, 750, 750, 888 divided 888 divided 8 here. I'm on the back row. 750, 800 a bell, 800 a bell, 8. I have right here 750, 800 a bell divided 8. Front row, you want in? Now 50, 850, 900, 900, 950, 950, 925, 925, 925. I had 900 and now 25 right here. 900 on the bill, 925. 900 and now 925. 950, 950, 950, 925 at the 50, 925 at the $50 bill. $950 Grand Champion time. 950. I had 925 at the 50. 925 at the 50 right there. Rob's got the bids. 925 at the 50 right there. Vic, Denise, and all of you, I appreciate your bids, and yours too, Corey. 950, 950, sold over here. $925. Bid number 10.
Bob Taylor, Mill Shoals.
Bid number 10. Bob Taylor, Mill Shoals. How's it going? All right. Did we move your table? Did they take your table? Did we want to get it back?
Coming into the home stretch with rabbits, first seller is Chase Hallam.
Is this the last page of animals
This
to be
is
sold?
the last page.
We got a dozen opportunities for you, ladies and gentlemen. Out here, folks, out here, we have rabbits and we have Chase Hallam. And here we go. DVD right here, $500, $300, $350, $400, $450, $500, $550, $600 bill, $650, $50, $750, $800 bill, debit $850, $850, $900, down $50, $950, $950, down $1,000, now $50, $1,050, $1,050, $1,000, $50 out here, $1,000 bill, do not hesitate, $1,000, $50 out here, $1,000, $50 out here, so $1,000. What number is that? Number 2. Greg Richardson representing FNB. Yeah. They're going to draft you back. He says his last time. Marty Kimball says good luck with that.
Next seller, Carolee Barnfield.
Here we go, folks, right here. Carolee Barnfield. And now 500, 300, 350, 350. I'm at 350, 300 about 25, 300 about 25, 300 about 25. I have an opening bid with Vicker, 300 down 25, 300 about 25, down 50, 350, 350, 325 at 50. Thank you, the Taylor family. 325 at 50, 350 now 75, 375. On that side, you're out, Rob. I'm at 350 bid down 75, now $400, 444 down 25, 425, 400 about 25. 400 above 425 right here, 425. I'm at 400 above 25. I have 425. Mark's got a bid on the second row. 400 above 425. 400 above 425. Rob, we're out on this side. 400 and 425. I have sold it. $400. Bidder number 17.
Fairfield Banking Company.
Alex with Fairfield Banking Company. Thank you.
Next seller is Lucy Curtis.
I say thanks, Farm Credit, for that big fan. Thank you, Fairfield National Bank, for some other fans out here as well. The opportunity is here for you folks right here to bid in bid now. $500 down 5, $300 down 3, 250, 250, 300 bill, 300 down 50, 400 bill, 450, 450, 450. I have it now, $500 now, 555 at 555 at 500 bill. Mark took a bid of 450, now 475, 475, 475. I'm at 450 bid, now 475, 450 bid, now 475. Anybody else in the room want to bid? 450 now 75, 450, 75, 450, 75, 450 bid, now 75. I have right here 450, sold it your way. $450. Bid number 3. Bidder number 3.
Bean Capital Banking.
Bean Capital Banking, Marty Campbell.
Next seller is Ava Lewis.
Ava Lewis. And folks right here, how many dollars would you give? And to get back here, 500, 300, 250, 3 down 50, 350, 400 above 450, 450, 500 above 550, 550, 550, 600 above 600 above 50, 650, 700 now 700 now 700 now 50, 700 now 50, 800 above debit day now 50, 800 now 50, 800 now 50, 8 now 50, 8 now 50. I have 800 now 50 right here now 999 debit 999 debit 875. Now 9, now 9, now 999. Now $900 down 9, $900 down 999 debit 999 now 9 down 25, 925, 900 now 25. I had took it in the blue. now 50. Other blue, 950. Now the dark blue, 975, 975, 975. 1,000, 1,000. Now 1050, 1025, 1025, 1,025, 1,025. I have it on the very, very back. 1,050, 1,050, 1,050. Now 75, 75, 1,075, 1,075, 1,075. 11, 11 and now 11, 11 and now 11, 11 and now 11 and the bill. 1,075 now 11 and now 11 and the bill. 11, 8 now 25, now 25 and now 25 right here. 11 and now 25, 11 and now 25. Final call. So $1,100 your bidder, Mark. Bid number 6.
People's National Bank.
Matt Moore bidding for People's National Bank. Folks, again, we say sincerely thank you to the Fair Board. Thank you to the 4-H leaders. Thank you to the parents, volunteers, all the Fair Board members that have helped make this possible. Appreciate all of it. We've got a grand opportunity working with wonderful youth in our community.
Next seller, Cohen Kinsolving.
Here we go. Hey, look at it there. Here we go. 500, 500, 500 and now 50, 500 and now 50. Opening bids with Victor. 500 and now 550, 500 and now 550, 500 and now 550, 600 of the bill, 600 of the bill, 650, 600 and now 50, 600 and now 50, 600 of the bill, 50, 650, 650, 75, 675, 675, 650, 75. I'm at 650 to the bill, 75, 650, 75, 650 to the bill, 75. 650. Anybody else in the room want to bid? 675. I have 650. 75. Sold your way. $650. Bidder number 2. Here comes a partnership with number 31. Number 2 and number 31. That's a partnership with Greg Richardson representing FNB and Wabash Communications.
Next seller, Kamaya Barbary. Kamaya Barbary.
And the Barbarys come in. Here we go. Take a look. And how many dollars would you pay? Hey, look at it there, folks. There. I like them. I like them. And there, 500. 300, 350, 350, 350, 300 about 25, 300 about 25. I had 300, 25, 50, 350, 350, 75, 75, 400 about 444, 400 now 25, 400 about 25. Mark, did you take the red shirt? I did the red shirt. 400 now 25, 425, 425 blue shirt now 75, 475, 450, 475, 450, 475. Mark's got the dark blue shirt, 450, 475, 450 bid now 75. I appreciate all of your bids. 450 bid now 75, 450 bid 75. Final call. Our bids here 450, 475. You want to bid again? Sold it $450. Bid number 2.
Next seller, Callie Weinsberg.
Kelly Weinsberg. Kelly Weinsberg. Here we go. Here. Who has that bid at 500, 300, 250, 250, 75, 300, 325, 350, 350, 375, 75, 75, 400 above 425, 425, 50, 450, 450, 75. I have market, saw it there, 500, 555, 500, down 525, 550, 550, 550. I have the bid with Rob, 525, 50. Rob has the bid, 525, 50 right here, 550, 550, 550, 525, 550, 550. Sold your way, Rob, $525. Bid number 30.
Trust Bank.
Thank you, folks, repeat bidders and buyers. Again, we've got to say a special thanks. Many of you folks have attended these auctions for decades and been here each and every time. Sometimes you buy, sometimes you don't, but we appreciate all of your bids. It takes all bidders and all buyers to make this happen.
Next seller with little help, Casey Kinsolving.
And if you get bad here, 300, 300 and now 25 at the 50, 350, 75, 400, 425 at the 450, 75, 475, 475 now $500, 555 at the 555 at the 555 at the 55 here, now 25 at the 525 at the 525 at the 525. We took the bid up front, 500. Is that right? Mark's in the back. I took it up on front, I thought. You and Corey? 500 now, 510. Break a tie. 520. 520, 520. 520 now, 20 bid here, 520. You want to bid 30. 550. He says that's a better number. 575. 575. Now 600 to the bill. 600 to the bill. 575 and now 600 to the bill. He rounds them up better than I do. 575 and now 600 to the bill. 575 and now 600 to the bill. 575. Sold it. Way in the back. $575. Bid number 34.
Tristan Bettis. Next seller is Emma Barbary.
Total of 4 opportunities yet to go. 4 opportunities yet to go. Here it is, folks, right here, your opportunity. Anybody got a nobody bid? 300, 350, 400, 425, 425, at the 425, at the 50, 450, 475, 475, 475, 75. I have Mark at 450 on the front row. Down 75, 475, 450 bid, 475, 450 bid, 475, 450 bid, 475. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, 450, down 475. Mark has a bid on the front row all the way. 450, down 475, 450, down 75. So, 450, front row goes out on bid number 39.
Citizens National Bank.
Citizens National Bank. Thank you, Citizens National Bank.
Next seller, Cooper Weinsberg.
Cooper Weinsberg. My, he's got some great help coming right along with him. And everybody here, 300, 325, 350, 75, $400 down, 400, and now 25, 400 above, 425, 400 above, 425, and now 50, 450, 450, 475, 75, now 475, 450 bid, 475, 450 bid, now 475, Rob's in, 500, 500, 500, $500 down, 55, now 25, 500 and now 25, 500 above, 25, bidders and buyers, we thank you all, 500 down, 525, 500 down, 525, 500 above, 525. Rob, you got the bid, is that right? I'm with Rob all the way. 500 and now 525, 500 and now 25 right here. Now 550, now 550, now 575, now 575. I'm at 550 bid, now 575. I'm at 550 bid, now 575. Final carb is in the corner. 550, now 575. I have sold it 550. Bid number 4.
Consolidated Grain and Barge.
CGB, Consolidated Grain and Barge. Thank you. Repeat bidders and buyers. How many opportunities left? 2.
Reserve Grand Champion. The seller is Kendall Barnfield.
Reserve Grand Champion. And out here, 300, 325, and down 325, and down 325, and 50, 350, 75, 75, 75, 75. Now 400 on the bill, 425, 425, and 425, and 50, 450, 450, 450. I have 425 and 50, 425 and 50. I'm up front here, 425. Mark, I'm sorry. I'm with Rob. 475, 475, 450, 475. Now 500, 500, 500. I got 3 of you right in a row. 5 1/4, 5 1/2. Right in a row. Got 3 of you. 550, 550, 550. Don't want to point anybody out, but we got 3 of you right in a row. 525 at 50, 525 at 50, 525 at 50, right here. 550, 550, 550. So Rob's way. $525. Number 30. Number 30.
Trust Bank.
Trust Bank. Thank you, Trust Bank.
And up next is the final rabbit, the grand champion, Sellers Grace Milligan.
Here comes Grace Milligan, and again, folks, we want to say thank you each and every one for your very, very, very wonderfully appreciated bidding here tonight. This is your last opportunity, folks, out here. Take advantage and make sure that we end it well. Hey, folks out here, if you got a nobody bid, don't be bashful. Tell these folks how many dollars would you start at? How many dollars would you start at? 500. Victor said that. 550, 550, 550, 600 on a bill, 650, 650, 50, 50, 625, and now 625, 600 on a bill, 25, now 50, 50, now 75, 75, 675, $700 down, 7, now 25, 700 now 25, 700 now 25, 700 now 25. I know it takes all bidders and all buyers. I have 7 on the center aisle. 725, 725. Mark, I'm sorry, you're out. 725, now 50, now 750. Got it. Now 775. Now $800 bid. Now 825. Now 850. Divided 850. Last time 875. Last call $900. 9. Now 925. Last one to sell 950. 950. 925 at 50. 925 at 50. I had 925 at 50. I thank you for your bid, Victor. I thank you for that start bid. 9 and now 50. 925 50. 925 50. Greg, I thank you for being here 36 or 37 times. 925 50. 925 50. You're on national TV. 925 50. 925 50. I have Mark Barnard with the bid in a red shirt. Anybody over here? 950, 950, 950. I have announced it. Sold. $925. Bid number 4. 17, bidder number 17, Alex. Got to say thank you each and every one. We appreciate each and every one of you coming out here being with us. This is your opportunity to support these 4-H'ers, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Support the Fair Board as well, and we got to say thank you each and every one for coming out here. Thank you, Kent Reeves. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you, Jeff Vaughn. We saw you on the radio. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Each and every one of you coming out here, it's your opportunity to say thank you one and all.